Recently, it is reported that Buhari's speech was leaked, and Femi Adesina, he talked about the punishment that is ongoing on the person that leaked it. Now, there are indications out there that someone else leaked Buhari's big secret. Well, I don't know what secret this is all about anyway, as it seems there are other bigger secrets there that a lot of people want to know. What is wrong with Osinbajo? What is wrong with Buhari, popularly known as Jubril al-Sudani by members of IPOB? They said that someone else might have leaked a big secret of the president following a report that made serious trend on both traditional media and online media, with many reactions trailing. Yesterday afternoon, the name Professor Ibrahim Agbola Gambari started circulating on traditional media, as well as making trends on various social media platforms for being the person that the president is appointing as the new chief of staff. According to the reports, Gambari replaced the former chief of staff Abba Kyari, who died on April 17, 2020, which I believe is less than a month ago. Now, reactions kept on and on, pouring out there. The report of Gambari's appointment was, live. I mean, it was so much alive on social media. The report made serious trends and gained the attention of millions of people due to the importance attached to the office of the chief of staff of the president, being that the country is being run in a proxy manner. Buhari is somehow on retirement while the chief of staff do the work. Now, a lot of people even looked at the tribal mark on late Abba Kyari and that of the new Agbola Gambari, and this mark look similar. They might not necessarily be from the same place, but they have similar mark. And there are a lot of indications also that this man worked with tyrants, he worked with dictators, he was part of the people that supported and spoke in support of the then military government as regards the killing of Saru Wiwa. Now, that on the side. Now, they said this report leaked, and a lot of Nigerians eagerly waited to know who Buhari would appoint as replacement for the replacement of Abba Kyari, since they know that the person will be the chief, will be the president running the show once again. Abba Kyari was seen by many as the most powerful man appointed by Buhari when he was alive. He occupied that powerful office, a office that should not be powerful, but this is an appointed office, not elected office. This man was the one running Nigeria. And now, a new chief of staff, all of a sudden, people are much more interested in who the chief of staff will be rather than who the president is, dead or alive. The vice president has been cornered. He cannot speak. A lot of questions on the lips of many Nigerians, even some prominent names popped up, such as Minister of Education Adamu, former secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, and Ambassador Babagana Kingigbe, the current SGF boss Mustafa, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory Alhaji Mohammed Bello, the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Customs Colonel Ahmed Ali, among others. These are the name speculations that are out there who is going to take over. And do not forget that the person that is going to take over must be somebody that is ready to work. And when I say work, he must be ready to be the president, even if he lacks the ability to be able to do this. Buhari is not going to stand up. He's not going to do nothing. Buhari is not going to work. He's just going to sit down there, read speech that has been written for him, and he goes in to relax and sleep or hide himself or something. So the chief of staff must be someone that Buhari trusts, someone that he believes is going to work. Even the Lorry Emirate had reacted to the appointment of Gambari as the new chief of staff. The Emirate thanked Buhari for appointing Gambari as a new COS and added that his appointment was appropriate due to his outstanding contributions, administrative experience, scholarly excellence, which he will bring to bear in his new office to make significant contribution to Buhari's administration. They tagged him as someone that is intelligent. However, some discerning Nigerians smelled a rat when none of the presidential spokespersons made this announcement, official announcement, either on their platform that President Buhari has appointed Gambari as his new chief of staff. Now, it's a normal practice for any of the presidential spokesperson to make announcement, official announcement, whenever Buhari comes up with any appointment or any name is given to him or he accepts. But when neither the senior special advisor to the president, Femi Adesina, or the senior special assistant to the president, Garba Shehu, did not make any announcement, people doubted the authenticity of this appointment, of Gambari being appointment. Many suspected foul play somehow, somewhere. Heads might be rolling. People are kind of confused about this. Now, the suspicion that someone somewhere might have leaked a big secret of the president kind of got confirmed somehow when hours later in the evening, after the report circulated, Garba Shehu reacted to the report of Gambari's appointment as a new chief of staff. In his reaction, Shehu simply said that he has not been briefed. That was a way of not confirming the development, not denying it. I have not been briefed is different from no, Gambari is not. So somehow he had to say he has not been briefed. So people felt that someone leaked this out. This Buhari's government is so porous. Someone leaked this out. Well, I don't know what you think. It's very clear that even the appointment is maybe not true or true. It has not been made official by the presidency yet. The report has been leaked already and it's circulating all over. And like I said, Buhari's draft speech to the nation on COVID-19 lockdown was leaked hours before 8 p.m. on April 27, 2020, when it was scheduled to be addressed to Nigerians. Although the draft speech that leaked had some difference from the original speech the president later delivered, but it contains majority of what the original version what the original version has. And you know what that means. Simply put, the person that leaked it already has a way of getting information. So the draft speech leaked hours before the main address and it trended on various social media platforms. Many reactions trailed the leak. Some people were shocked as to why something like that could happen. Who would have leaked the draft speech? What was his or her intention? Who are his or her accomplices? This and many other questions were on the lips of many Nigerians. Others felt that the people in charge of the president's speech and media affairs were liable for the loophole that made the leak possible. 3 days later, Femi Adesina revealed that the person responsible for the leak had been identified, caught to face the consequences. Adesina made that known in a statement released with the title, Enemies of the State. There he talked about the punishment, he talked about different, he used different examples to state what he had in his mind. But I don't know what's really happening to the person, and the person has not been named anyway. So that is just what is there. The president has not officially called or named, or he has not used any of his media aides and advisors to actually tell the nation who the next chief of staff would be. This chief of staff, like I said, is an appointee, not an elected official. His job is just to get information from the president and relate that to the staffs of the presidency, not the vice president. But now the chief of staff is so important because he is the person that will rule Nigeria. And this person must also have the air of who? The cabals, the one that are alive. So it's a very important position. That is what we are faced with in Nigeria as at this moment, where we are being ruled indirectly. We are ruled with a proxy system, something that is not supposed to be. So I don't know if you want to take some few time to research the possibility, that is, if it is that Gambari is going to come in. I told you a little bit of what this man did. He is a supporter of a tyrannical government. That being said, he will embrace to work with Buhari because he worked over time with dictators. He made use of his talent, his skills to portray to the world, to tell the world that killing a human rights activist, Ken Saro-Wiwa, is not bad. He said Ken Saro-Wiwa is a common criminal. These are the kind of people that we have running the government. Do not forget this name, because this man might come up one day to say, present himself as someone that wants to become president.